our 2014 Rosé of Pinot Noir. For me, when I think about this wine in the winemaking and farming process, I'm really thinking about base wine for Champagne. I'm thinking about acidity and structure and finesse and floral notes and prettiness, not power. So that's really what I'm trying to do. And at Small Vines, we only make wine from Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. So when people ask, well, what's next? I say, well, Chardonnay and Pinot Noir with bubbles. So this is a really fun. I've learned a lot about the art of how to make red wine as a white wine, in essence. So what are your thoughts?
Well, I love the brightness, and it really, you actually get that brightness in the aromatics as well. You know, there's a really a lot of lift. There's a nice spice component and a little bit of floral element, and just like really lifts out of the glass. And then the mouth, there's, I mean, it's interesting you talk about it as a base for Champagne, because there's still really this kind of textural breadth to the wine, but it does really have that bright acidity that you're talking about too. Can you say something about what is it that you've done to give that kind of textural element?
We did two different things. First of all, we actually put some of the fruit through a crusher to break open the berries, and we soaked the fruit on the skin for 6 to 8 hours before we pressed it off. So some of the texture actually comes from skin contact. The other element is the acidity was so bracing, so searing, we actually blended in 0.75% of Chardonnay to kind of soften it. And we used a lot of our Chardonnay from our Barlow Homestead vineyard that was 100% natural, so it still had not had any sulfur addition whatsoever to it. So it was a really fun trial.
Well, it's not every day that you think of Chardonnay being the thing that'll calm down the acidity.
Yeah, and this, I mean, it comes in at like 12.1 in alcohol, and I think it's 3.1 in finished pH, so it's...
Well, the finish is fantastic. Like, I can still taste the wine, you know. It's, like I said, there's great brightness in it.
I mean, for us, we've been trying it with spicy Asian cuisine and Mexican food, and it can do so many different things, so it's a fun wine, but it's been a fun journey to learn how to better produce rosé, and I definitely think 14 is the best one we've done so far. So.
I like 14 a lot. I mean, 13 was like really fresh and really pleasant, but there's a lot of depth and complexity in the 14 that I'm enjoying quite a bit. So.
Well, thanks for sharing it with me.
Cheers.